Here we go. Episode 2. So we are going to pull the curtain back and get to know each other a little bit better. We don't know what some of these questions are going to be. So I might learn something about Denae that I don't know. And then vice versa. She might learn something about me. Yeah, she doesn't know either. So we want to bring you behind the scenes, help you get to know each of us a little bit better. These are some fun questions for you to get to know us better. And I'm excited. Let's go. Okay. You are asking me first.
Perfect.
Right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. What moment or experience first made you realize real estate was a career for you?
So I would say back in 2019, I had already been an agent for 5 years. Now I started like my career as a transaction coordinator. So that's basically like the assistant to the agents. And I was helping high producing agents with their behind the scenes stuff. So like coordinating earnest money, getting their files set up for, Department of Licensing, auditing rules, like those sort of things. And then just like helping streamline their listing processes and all of that. And so I got to a point in 2019 where I was starting to have buyers and sellers reach out to me and say, hey, would you help us? And at first, honestly, like my first buyer was like 2015 and I felt pretty overwhelmed. I'm not going to lie. But as I started like buying and selling for my friends more and more, and as I got reached out to more and more, I was like, wait a second, I can do this. Like the light bulb went on. And not only was I helping an incredible guy who's a fantastic agent still to this day. Shout out to Michael. Him build his business. He was teaching me behind the scenes what it looks like to be a really, really good agent.
Yeah.
And so I think for me, it was like 2019. I think that year I sold 7 homes and I was helping him build a multiple 6-figure business. And I was like, I think I can do this. I don't know, just like the light bulb one.
Yeah.
So that was that for me.
Yeah. What's the biggest myth people believe about real estate agents, and what's the truth from your perspective?
Oh gosh, I got to think about this. I got to look at this for a second. Biggest myth people think about real estate agents. Oh my gosh, it's so hard. We'll probably have to like edit out some space.
I mean, I think I can help with the myth side of it, and then you can. Okay. I think one of them is they make too much money.
We make too much money?
Yep. So what's your perspective to counteract that?
Yeah,
because I'm not saying I believe that, but I think a lot of people.
That's a really good point. So here's the thing about real estate. Yes, the floor's the ceiling. That there is no ceiling on how much money that you can make in real estate. That's a really incredible part about being a realtor. But like, here's the thing. Have you seen a profit and loss statement? I know you've had.
I have, yeah.
But like, if you don't know what it's like to like own a business, you do not know the behind the scenes, how much money you actually get to take home.
Well, it's not even, it's like you have to split something with whatever brokerage you're with.
Correct.
And then you also put money, and that's the difference between a good agent.
So like, okay, let's break this down. If I get a $10,000 commission, depending on where I am in my calendar year with my brokerage, I have to pay them a certain percentage of that commission until I reach a cap. So let's just say, I'm just throwing out random numbers. Let's say I have to pay 20% to my brokerage until I hit $10,000 paid to them. So on that $10,000 commission, automatically I'm paying them $2,000. Okay, so we have $8,000 left of that pie. Then I have to allocate 25% of that for taxes. Okay, so then what does that leave me with? $6,000. Okay, so we're already taking off 40%, right? Wait, more than that, right? We're taking 45%.
You said 6,000. So you, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys
40%.
That's why I don't do the numbers. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're left with $6,000. Okay. Well, then I have marketing costs involved to put myself out there. So my print newsletters, my e-newsletter, my Flowdesk account, my Canva account, like all these, like I have a virtual assistant. I have a transaction coordinator that I pay $450 per transaction. So like, honestly, that $10,000 check in that scenario, I'm maybe taking home 40% of that.
Yep.
So,
and that like sometimes you get lucky and you get a buyer that's like that.
yeah.
Other times you work with them for a year and a half. You're making $1 an hour.
So, and I mean, let's look at like last year. So last year I had the biggest year I've ever had in real estate. But what you don't know is I didn't make money for 4 months. So I made 8 months I made money. 4 months I didn't make any money at all.
Mm-hmm.
And so that is a really, really tough spot to be in as a self-employed business owner. And even though I was still working my you-know-what off, there was no money coming in for a 4-month period. So I think, I mean, yes, we can make a lot of money, but there are costs involved behind the scenes. And then what happens if you have a dry spell? You have to dip into your rainy day fund in order to survive.
Yeah.
So.
Outside of real estate, what is a passion or a hobby that keeps you balanced, that makes you who you are? What's the like personal side of Mariesa?
I love to play pickleball. I love to play pickleball. So I am a member of Pickleball Kingdom in Glenwood. It's like 7 minutes from my house. It's so good. We need to go play sometime. Yeah. I've been talking about that.
Yep. Kids are getting back in school, and
kids are getting back in school in September. Thank you, Jesus. All the moms out there say hallelujah. All the working moms.
Yeah. I feel the stay-at-home moms too.
Stay-at-home moms too. Yes, you too. Yeah. So I love to play pickleball. I try to go play open play like 2 to 3 times a week. I didn't play for a while because my tennis elbow, my pickleball elbow was so bad. Like I couldn't even lift up this glass without searing pain. And I gave birth to 2 kids without drugs. And this tennis elbow pain was like way up there.
It's amazing what hormones will do.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, I went to physical therapy for like a year and a half. I finally started playing again, like in May of this year. And I'm in the intermediate league. Like I'm having a good time. I freaking love pickleball. Yeah.
Love it. Yeah.
Okay, Danae's turn.
Okay.
They spelled your name wrong, by the way. It's Denae, just so everyone is aware. What drew you into lending, and what keeps you excited about the work after all this time? So first part of that, what drew you into lending?
So my mom is actually in lending too. And someone she used to work with was looking for an assistant. So very similar to your story. So I
actually didn't know that.
Yeah. So someone she used to work with, he's still my branch manager.
Oh,
yep. So I started as his assistant over 10 years ago. Just kind of worked up from doing basic stuff to learning the files. And then just took over his database. I also run the branch, side by side with him. So
I just gotta say, like, one thing about you and I that I don't think a lot of agents and lenders have is we work the back end first. Yeah. We are so good at looking out for potential issues.
Yep.
I just gotta say that.
Yeah, that is a huge thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it allows for preventing issues. And if an issue does arise, we're really good at figuring out.
We're proactive.
What happens.
Right.
Because not all of them you can catch proactively.
Right.
So I don't think anyone growing up is like, I want to be a lender.
No.
I think some people may be that on real estate because they're like, I love houses.
Honestly, I had no idea that I was going to be a realtor.
So it was just it kind of fell into my lap with that. What keeps me...
Love it.
Yeah, I do. I think, and what keeps me excited is just like, it's kind of, there's 2 parts of it. One, truly helping people, getting them into their dream home when they never thought they could. Yeah. Helping them save life-changing money on a refinance.
Right.
Helping people is a big part of it. Yeah. But like on the mind side of it, like the puzzle piece to it, the puzzle piece to the difficult situations. And then the people that I get to work with, the agents that I get to work with, and like true friendships that have come from it, just kind of makes it makes it not always feel like work.
Yeah, absolutely. Love it. What is one thing most buyers don't realize about the lending process until they're in it?
I think a lot of people don't realize that a mortgage isn't one size fits all.
Mm.
I think a lot of people are like, well, what's your rate? Well, what loan program? How much do you want to buy down?
What's your credit score?
What's your credit score? What's your goals? What's your 5-year goal? What's your 1-year goal? So I think that there is so many different ways to structure a file. And some of it may not always be the lowest interest rate. That's the best option for them. I've had people that are like, we have to sell after we buy, but our debt to income ratio. So they do a more creative non-QM loan.
What's QM?
Qualified mortgage. So it's kind of like a portfolio loan.
Okay.
They do that takes a higher interest rate, but it makes their life easier to transition into the next home or whatever. So it's not just pluses and minuses on the calculator.
Okay.
It is, and that's why I sit down with every client before the pre-approval, get a little bit of insight, and sometimes we sit down after the pre-approval as well, after our initial more in-depth meeting.
Right.
Because things come up and each person's life's different. So I think the fact that a mortgage isn't just what's your rate.
Okay. Good. When you're not helping people finance homes, what's something fun or unexpected that you love to do? I think I know.
I mean, the cheesy answer is my family. I mean, during the summer, we're at the lake. During the winter, we're in the mountains. But I think something that's like unique is I was a competitive figure skater growing up.
So cool.
I competed all through high school. I got hurt, so I got out, but I still coach a little bit. Kind of keeps me on the ice and keeps me a creative outlet as well.
Love it.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, we're gonna do rapid fire. We actually have no idea.
I'm gonna turn this so I see it.
So we actually don't know what these questions are. So Here we go. Rapid fire for me.
Dream home style: modern, farmhouse, luxury condo, or mountain cabin?
Can I pick like 3 of the 4?
No, there's only 3, so you can pick.
Oh, okay.
1.
What is it again?
Modern, farmhouse, luxury condo, or mountain cabin?
Luxury condo. Heck no. That's just not my thing.
Rapid fire, quick.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Modern farmhouse.
Okay.
1,000%.
First thing you notice when you walk into a home?
Smell. Also natural light. I'm checking for that immediately. Also, I'm checking for like sound. So I think it has to do with the senses. Is what I'm getting at. Like
smell, see, hear.
Yeah, I'm not gonna taste the house.
It'd be weird. Coffee order that gets you through your day?
Okay, so I make a bomb caramel sauce Americano at home. No espresso stand has been able to replicate it, and it's just to die for. So, okay, I do caramel sauce from Trader Joe's. I do my 3 shots of espresso, mix it all together, pour it over ice, little bit of water, splash a half and half. It is so good. But if I'm at a coffee stand, I'm going to get more than likely an iced 12-ounce Americano with half sweet white chocolate, splash of half and half.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Zillow browsing at night. Or I don't like Zillow. MLS browsing at night.
What is this?
Guilty pleasure? Is it a guilty pleasure or is it a research? Like
Zillow.
Well, okay, I don't like that. So MLS browsing at night is a guilty pleasure or are you doing research?
It depends. If there is a house for sale that is in my desired neighborhood that I absolutely love, like I am absolutely going to town looking at what the stats are and like trying to calculate what could this sell for. Because even though like right now I can't financially afford a house in the neighborhood I want to be in, I want to be there.
Yeah,
for sure. So I'm pretty good about work-life balance. I'm not going to lie. And so I turn off my laptop at 9 o'clock. I don't I don't work unless I'm actively working on a deal.
Yeah.
So
best closing day tradition you have with clients?
oh, for sure. I have this big key, cardboard key that says sold. And I will take a picture with them with the cardboard key.
Yep.
And then I'll also do one
Cute.
for them by themselves. And then of course, like taking a picture of them in front of their front door. That is like my favorite thing ever. It's such a big moment for me.
Yeah.
I feel like a proud mom.
Okay, I'm a little nervous for mine.
Oh God.
Let's hope I can actually like answer rapid fire. You did like full explanation.
Okay. Sorry. I'm detailed. Fixed rate or adjustable rate? What's your personal pick?
I think that goes back to my one size fits all.
Have you done an arm recently?
Adjustable rate. I am quoting a lot more arms right now because they are much more favorable. But they haven't been in the last 10 years of me being in the industry. So,
but if you could pick,
I mean, if it comes down to the financial decision,
yeah,
I would say leaning toward a fixed.
Okay.
Is always going to be because you're fixed. There's no risk in it. But sometimes it's so much more financially advantageous.
Well, and especially if you're going to like sell the house, like if, let's say it's a 7-year arm.
Yeah.
Like, and you plan to sell it by year 5.
Yeah.
I mean, check the numbers.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That was not rapid fire.
No.
Okay. What's the most common thing buyers forget to do before applying for a loan?
Unfreeze their credit.
Oh. Do a lot of people do that?
Yes.
Freeze their credit?
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. If you weren't a lender, what job would you be doing? That's good. Teacher?
No. I mean, maybe a figure skating coach full time.
Yeah.
Because most people do it full time.
Okay. Stay-at-home mom?
No.
No? Okay. Yeah.
No.
You're like me.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to the stay-at-home moms. You guys are goddesses.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know.
I know.
I haven't really done anything else.
I would be the worst employee. I'm just going to be honest. Like, I love my job too much, and I've created such a great career. I cannot imagine doing anything else.
Yeah.
Can you?
No.
Yeah.
No.
One word you'd use to describe the mortgage process.
Detailed.
Yeah. Favorite way to celebrate when a buyer's loan funds?
I'm usually a little bit delayed on any sort of I text them, I call them and stuff like that. But I do these closing gifts that have like a custom cutting board and then some wine and stuff like that. So, because I'm not like handing over keys, I'm not as much of like there the day of.
Yeah, makes sense. Cool. Awesome. Well, this was fun. Not very rapid. Well, yours was more rapid.
I had a couple of rapid fires.
Anyway, we hope that you enjoyed getting to know us a little bit better. And we are so excited. Every 2 weeks, we're coming back with a new podcast, whether it be about housing, pulling back the curtains on what it's like to be a lender and agent in this industry and be moms.
Yep.
And we are pumped to keep going with this.
And we'll sprinkle in some market updates as well.
Absolutely.
And then some detailed about the process.
If you need a lender or an agent for your gals, cheers.